Look, Ma, no helmet.
And now, for another thrilling adventure of Safety Man!
Golly, Billy. I really appreciate you helping me study for my Spanish test.
That's all right, Sally. I'm happy to.
Hey, Billy. What does this word mean?
Beso. Kiss.
Beso. Besame, Kilo. Besame, por favor.
Hold it right there, young nubiles.
Billy? Who is this?
It's fine.
Oh, Billy, things are far from fine. Someone was about to make a horrible decision.
Oh, let me guess. You're gonna do a lecture about STDs.
Wait, what?
First off, they're actually called STIs now. And secondly, no. You see, you were both raised in California, and California has a wonderful education program involving sexual health. No, what I come with is much more pressing. Sally! This guy?
Hey!
I mean, really. This is the same kid that I have to save constantly from different safety-related disasters.
But that's not how I'd put it.
Well, he is kind of weird.
Agreed.
You're wearing a cone as a head.
But I do really like him.
Well, all right. I don't want to stand in between young love.
Wait. Really? No lectures?
None planned.
Oh, well, all right then. I really always...
But since you asked...
Oh, God damn it!
Oh, relax, Billy. This has nothing to do with you. It's about sex.
Whoa.
You see, in the American education system, sexual health is so wildly unregulated that 16 states still require abstinence-only teaching.
Gee willikers, Safety Man, where is this happening?
No, don't indulge him.
Thank you for asking, Sally. You see, many young girls around your age are being deprived of vital sexual health information. This is happening in states like Arizona, Arkansas. Well, let's just call them the Yeehaw states.
When will they learn?
Your guess is as good as mine, Sally. I could sit here and list to you all the reasons why abstinence only leads directly to teenage pregnancy. But I quite frankly don't have all afternoon. Listen here, kids. Take things slow. Remember, listen to each other's needs. And also, enthusiastic consent is sexy.
Thanks, Safety Man.
Now get out.
Safety man away!
Fuego means fire. I'm feeling pretty hot right now.
Fuego.
Fuego.
Join us next week as Safety Man comes face to face with the Anti-Vaxxer Legion.
Good thing I'm working out. Hey, remember when the CIA started conducting crazy experiments on mental... You know what? We're gonna skip that one. It's not important. Let's get to the next sketch.
The grand hall of the Khanate had been filled to bursting with the Sultan's offerings. No price could be too great. The Khan could have taken the Sultan's throne had he asked it. Anything to unravel the secrets of the Khan's fabled coasters. The Diary of Marco Polo, The Lost Years. The story of the coaster begins like any tale of innovation, with a great deal of money. Let no table be left bare, nor any ring left behind. Genesis 50:27. With the rise of the Akkadian Empire came technological advancements that laid the very foundations of society: pottery, agriculture, metallurgy. But none as significant as the tablecloth, precursor to our beloved coasters. The centuries soldiered on, and with the invention of the Silk Road, coasters would soon be found everywhere.
Coasters they're really actually pretty fascinating for a couple of reasons. They're useful, and ingenious, and I'm pretty sure Jesus had one.
Mesopotamian royalty, they would take large swaths of calf skin and they would drape it over their furniture to get rid of the water rigs. Now, what makes this interesting is, as trade began to progress, they would cut it into smaller and smaller pieces until you could fit a single cup on a piece of calf skin.
Which is different from how we make coasters now. But really, essentially, it would be less of an individual coaster for an individual drink and more like a big, heavy, protective blanket you'd put over an entire piece of furniture you were intending to have a drink on, as opposed to, say, a big, heavy, protective blanket you'd put over a person like I have at home.
Simplicity in coasters is the ultimate sophistication. Leonardo da Vinci. While the cup plate's impact on technology cannot be understated, the more impressive still is its profound influence on medieval and Renaissance art.
A lot of the Renaissance coasters that you see from that time are just fascinating.
And historians suggest that the Holy Grail is actually the coaster beneath Jesus' cup.
Well, it always comes back to Christ. That's why coasters start with a C. Well, it's not a very popular thing since a lot of people like to try to focus more on themselves. The Lord has deigned the coaster as a holy property, and that's why our furniture must be clean, like ourselves.
The term Grail comes from the French sang royal, royal blood, as in Jesus's blood. You know, like, because they say that the wine in the cup is his blood. But if Jesus, say, is sitting at his Seder and cuts himself, he's not gonna want to get that in his drink. But a coaster is nice for keeping fluids, like a beverage or blood, from getting on the table. So really what makes more sense? And I know personally, as a coaster manufacturer, hearing that a legendary thing like the Holy Grail might have actually been a coaster made me feel very personally important, which is something I've always wanted.
My critics and competitors have asked me about my legacy. My legacy will be forged the same way as all great men do. With blood, sweat, and spirit. Richard van der Hoven IV, Coaster Tycoon. Even today, the creation and distribution of coasters is a driving force in the world economy.
I am the top artisanal seller of coasters in Texas, and I do have a certified degree in coaster history.
You can make coasters out of wood, cork, plastic, paper, other kinds of wood, really. There's multiple kinds of wood. You can use pine, balsa.
It was made by 2 good human hands and a lot of the Lord's love.
I once saw someone make a coaster out of a dried apple, actually. Wasn't a very good coaster, I probably wouldn't. You can make them out of fabric.
Few things in human history have so demeaned the human spirit as cardboard behemoths.
I once saw an elaborate coaster fashioned out of a taxidermied muskrat with a little divot in its back. That was a little ostentatious for my taste.
In the end, aren't we all just naked mole rats, trying to find a crumb to chew on?
Today's episode of the Black Cat Mystery. Look out!
Are you sure about this place, old chum? It seems a little hinky.
This is the last place that finicky feline was seen, Stewart. It's the only lead we've got. There! Excuse me, sir. Have you seen any...
No, f you, Charlie! Oh, God, no, not again!
It's all right, buddy. I'm here. Oh, somebody help!
Hey guys, JG here. Thank you so much for watching the season finale of Look Ma No Helmet. Make sure to like this video and click on that big old clover to subscribe to our channel. Also make sure to click on the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we post a new video.